Hello there, it's down here. I'm in the shed, so I'm talking about me no dig beds. If you see my videos, you probably, I don't know whether any watchers in the sea that go, why's he got the beds covered in wood chip? Why hasn't he got bare soil? Simply because I found that it works better for me that basically I haven't got time to dig. I've done this for a good few years now, 4 or 5 years, and it's worked fantastic. I find that the plants seem to enjoy it better. The reason why I started it was because right here, this is where it all started. On two sides of on the other side there, it's sort of like a path. So this side, basically it's meant to be clay soil. But for some reason this side seemed to be better. So when I first started, I was digging along here, making a bit of a bed. The soil was, I don't know, crumbly. It was just nicer. And then I started finding like loads of wood chip, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, why is this? So then I went online and had a look, you know, wood chip in beds, and then that's when I come across the Back to Eden type thing. And you know, when I started, people were saying, well, you can't put wood chip down for your trees, you know, you'll kill them and all that. Look at my trees, looking fantastic. Anything like that. And I understand that the wood chip takes a lot of nitrogen, to my knowledge, out of the soil when it's rotting down. But this has only been down a couple of weeks, few weeks, and as you can see already, look at that. You telling me? So I can dig down there. That's what I would do. I'd move all that out the side, dig a hole, put the plant in, put some soil in there as well, some of my compost, chicken poop if I've got any, and then just put that round like that. That's all I do. So as you can see, that's what it's like in the exactly like that with them, all the brassicas. And they've been in a few weeks. So that's what I did. So I started doing that, thinking, you know, will it make the soil better? Will it not? So I've started with this bed first. This is the bed that I've started, and I noticed like when my brassicas like a firmer soil, seem to be doing better on there. Same as the sweet corn. And then I started with this bed, simply because it was constantly always getting flooded. You can always tell when there's clay soil, you end up with lakes and all that. So I was, you know, ending up with lakes. I say it's the same as this as well. It's only been down a couple of weeks, and you can see that'll rot down nicely. So I did that. This next, put the sweet corn in there. Sweet corn seemed to be better, and then I started doing inside here as well, bit by bit. So it does work. Obviously you need a supply of wood chip, and I was quite lucky at the time that the council was putting loads down all the time. They were just dropping it off, and plus when I first come here, there'd been a pile there, and I've been told it was there for a good 4 or 5 years. So I started using it, and I think it works. I think it does work great. It's fantastic. Like I says, for the structure of soil, all you're doing is just digging a hole into it, and then putting some compost, just add a little bit extra. And plus, when I built this before it got destroyed by the wind a year or so ago, there were 2 separate beds in here, and when I took the flagstones up, there was about that much of rotted down wood chip, and I think it classes as loam, like a bit like peat. That's what it was like. It was just absolutely the most, you could tell the difference between the clay and that. I wish I could show you, but I've been putting it in here for a good 2 or 3 years. The beds So as you can see, the plants are looking great. The soil, like I said, the soil's not been dug. The only time I dig the soil is when I do, like, basically it's a bit like this one here, which I gained the last couple of days. So I've gained about 11 foot. So all I do, I just dig it, because bearing in mind this hasn't been touched since I've come here 7 years. So I dug it over, took any stones, bricks, nails, glass out. That's all I do. That one dig by hand, and then I put the wood chip on top, and that's it. And that's all I'll ever do. And then hopefully if I get some more wood chip, because someone on the plot, on other plots and all that, knows a tree surgeon's been getting dropped off, I'll basically, come September, once I know all the plants are out, I'll just put some more on top again. It'll just slowly rot down, rot down, rot down. That's what I do. I put as you can see, it's a good thick pile that I put on there. And I'll do the same again next year, well, this September, if we do get a new wood chip. But yeah, I think it'll work great. You know, those others that don't, and that's, you know, everybody has their own opinions on things, whatever works for you. But thanks for watching. Like I says, I love no dig. Like I say, there's no dig normally for England. The UK is cardboard, compost. But I had to find a way of doing it in a way for nothing. So this hasn't, all them beds that you saw hasn't cost me a single penny. And that's what I like, free. And then, like I said, it turns to nice soil, compost, and then it starts the process again when you put more on top. But yeah, I do love it. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's bye from me. See you later. I'm in the shed.